Sure. This is dangerous. You want to see what the situation is? Oh, hi everyone, I'm Lexie Lombard and this is Charlotte McCune.
Hi.
We're on the rooftop right now, which it has kind of a bad view. We wanted to get the whole, we're on a rooftop more obvious than it is, but it's hard to get us and the rooftop in.
Sunset.
Yeah, we're filming during sunset. This is like the best place to watch the sunset for sure. I asked on Instagram for you guys to ask us questions and we're gonna answer them because I just filmed a video with one of my best friends from my hometown, Shelby, so I was like, I don't know, in the mood to film with friends. This is such a funny picture of Charlotte. Here's the photo. I wish I could, can I zoom? Do you want to share like some facts about yourself first? Because this is your first time on my channel. How we met. We met through Kaylee.
Yeah, when you moved to New York.
You're interested in sustainable fashion. You go to
FIT.
You like handbags.
Yeah.
You like ice cream and I like ice cream.
Yeah, ice cream's a big part of my life.
Question number 1 from Uncool Ghoul. She says, how are you today? Pretty good.
We've had a good day.
So far we went to Generation Beauty, had my meet and greet at Winky Lux, got brunch, lunch at Westville. So good. Then we were gonna get frozen yogurt, but instead we came back to my apartment, showered, painted our nails and our feet.
Ew, my fingers.
We've been hanging on the roof pretty much ever since. About to go get dinner with your friend, and then after that get the frozen yogurt that we never got.
Yeah, because it's very convenient now. It's like everything is falling into place. What moon it is.
Full moon. Oh, do you guys want to see?
Just like alone in the big blue sky.
Alright, It's Maho says, what are your thoughts on casual hookups? I think it's fine.
Do you?
Also, it's nobody's business who you slept with.
Whatever you're comfortable with.
You might have to speak extra loud.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Whatever you're comfortable.
Oh, fun fact about Charlotte, she mumbles.
Wait, I was listening to a song today when I was walking home. I think it was by Taylor Brennan, like Chance Rapper's brother. And it was like, I want to guess what you're saying when you're mumbling or something.
I want to guess what you're saying when you mumble?
Yeah, and I was like, yeah, like.
That's you.
Gotta be someone like that. It's like it's someone's birthday or something over there.
You know, I looked over there recently and they had a moon bounce on the roof. I was like, why don't I live there?
What if they bounced off?
Yeah, what if they fell off the roof? Our neighbors have the quintessential grass is greener on the other side apartment. It's just like, it's in the same area as ours, but it's a little bit taller, a little bit nicer.
A lot newer.
They have a pool on the rooftop, but I like
it's
mine
different.
more.
Yeah, it's different.
What's the best book you've ever read? Asked Michaela. The last book that really spoke to me is What I Know For Sure by Oprah.
Yeah,
I really liked that one. And it's really easy.
Wait, do you still have that?
Yeah. Yeah. Anton!
Hey!
He doesn't know.
Oh, Anton's a video.
She put questions
on
people
Instagram.
That asked questions on Instagram and like so many people commented.
Oh, what? It's like a open question session.
Just that Char and I are hanging out on the roof, ask us questions and we'll answer them. What's the best book you've read recently?
Just Mercy by, I think, Brian Stevenson.
Wait, is that the memoir about the girl who runs away from the polygamy?
Oh no, that's The Sound of Gravel. That's really good. But that, yeah, that's a memoir. Just Mercy is like about the criminal justice system, basically.
What's another question? Oh, okay. I skipped this one. What do you think America will look like in 3 years based on everything that's happening right now? I think in 3 years, what, there'll be another election? I think we're gonna have a higher voter turnout than ever before.
Or people won't trust the
or
system
a rebellion
anymore because it's not looking too good right now.
Do you think there's gonna be a war in 3 years in America?
No.
Anton, what are your thoughts on this?
What America will look like in 3 years.
What America will look like in 3 years, based on what's happening now?
Yeah, I guess it could go in 2 ways. You could have a lot of people alienated from the system. It's a worrying trend that people are becoming more polarised. It's funny that Donald Trump talks about fake news because a lot of the organisations that support him are the ones that write fake news.
Yeah. he puts out, like,
Yeah,
he just
yeah.
lies.
He makes stuff up.
Completely makes stuff
it up. No one would have thought something like Charlottesville would still have happened.
The reaction to that event, how can you defend?
Crazy, yeah. I'm sure America will come out on the side.
We have the resources.
It's like you said, there's a lot of young people who are now more engaged with the system because they see such a threat.
Isabel Rosalie says traveling tips. Charlotte and I went to Madrid together and Barcelona together and Paris. Pack light. You would be surprised.
And you're gonna wanna like buy things and not like, I bought a huge winter coat and it just fucked me over because I didn't have any room for it.
And how many purses did you buy?
Like 5 purses.
I did bad too. I left with 3 coffee table books.
That was ridiculous. She bought 3 pairs of shoes and 3 coffee table books.
And a purse.
We took advantage of the sales.
Yeah, the sale was going on. It only happens twice a year in London. It's not like America where sales just kind of, we use it as a term to get you in the door, but it doesn't mean anything.
Every day there's a sale.
There's always a sale. So traveling tips, I would say don't pack too much. It's more expensive to check a bag, and it's also cumbersome to bring a large bag around with you. And if you don't have that much, you're much more open to, okay, let's plan a little trip within our trip. Also use Kayak to get flights if you have a free schedule.
Tried secret flying.
Secret flying? No, I've never used it.
Like you fly from like random places like Finland to Thailand or something, like really, really cheap. So if you're flexible, go on there and you can get like crazy cheap flights. I think it's secret flying. See what comes up.
Secret flying. There's all these little games. I've also heard that if you close out the tabs on your computer, flights are cheaper.
Yeah, like get rid of your cookies.
Yeah, browsing cognito.
Yeah.
Because if you check it multiple times, they use the cookies.
It's so fucked up.
It's fucking cheeky.
It's like really
It's cheeky.
Yeah.
It's quite cheeky of the internet to do that.
Yeah, that's it.
This is it? How do you use it?
So it's basically like deals. Like you don't search for a specific destination. For example, airfare Rio de Janeiro to Panama for $153. Or like
That's so cheap.
Chicago to LA, $92 round trip. LA to Barbados for $352.
Chicago to LA, $92 round trip.
Yeah, it's real stuff, but it's like random destinations at random times. So that's why if you don't have anything booked and you just have some time off, like you can go on there, see what's going.
That's cool.
Yeah.
There's a helicopter that's hanging out. Quiet on set! He just flies away after that. There's 2 of them.
There's one, or that might be a plane. But I texted you that time when there were so many like near my place.
Update on the sunset, everyone. Ooh, you really gotta check it out. What YouTube channels do you watch? That's a good question. To be honest, I don't watch very much YouTube. I watch Kal-El Kitten. She's a vlogger. I've followed her forever, and I just feel like I'm still curious.
I watched that. The Refinery 29 be organized.
If anyone has any connections to Refinery 29, if you want to organize my room for me, I think I could reach out.
I think you
I
could.
may as well. If you guys see it, you heard it here first. Okay, New York City in real life versus New York City in the movies.
How is it portrayed in movies?
That's an even better question. I don't know. I feel like it's just like the movies.
Yeah.
I mean, anyone living here is, you gotta really like have something that you want to do to live here. Hardworking, fast. But it doesn't have to be as fast as I think a lot of people picture New York. Some people, especially LA, it's like New York, too fast. But if you come down, you know, away from Midtown, it's a little bit more neighborhoody. And Brooklyn I didn't know was suburbs. Like families live in Brooklyn. And there's only a small portion of Brooklyn that's Williamsburg and Bushwick. Williamsburg.
Wait, and Lexie had pen all looked down at her legs and I was like, what the hell?
Let me insert the photo. Charlotte and I were hanging out down on like the lower level and she's just like, Lexie, what's on your she said, Lexie, what's on your legs? And I mean, there's scribbles all over my whole head. And I have no idea where they're from. I don't remember.
It's like you're possessed or something.
I don't remember that.
I don't remember it at all.
You can't just forget doing that, so like, it must have just been an accident.
I just don't know how I accidentally got that much pen on me and didn't notice.
I don't know why it's so funny.
It just didn't make any sense. Laura Janetta, she asked, who's someone that has had a positive impact on your life and why? I would say Anton and Charlotte have both had a positive impact on my life.
Aww.
I feel like in New York City, to answer the first question that we were just asked, I think they portray people as hanging out with people all the time, but you still kind of, I feel like my circle in New York City is kind of small. I feel like I hang out with most of the same people all the time.
Yeah, I feel like definitely small circles.
Who is someone that has had a positive life on your life? I didn't ask that right.
I could answer the same.
You pick one more.
Okay, on a scale from 1 to 10, how much should I worry about my high school GPA? I'm a junior. I'd say just try your best, but don't like let it stress you out. It's not worth stressing over. Just like work hard, and like whatever happens, happens.
I haven't needed to use my high school GPA yet.
But you will.
I will. I will.
Fave junk food? I've gone through like Cheeto phases, but only last a couple days before I get really grossed out.
Ice cream?
Ice cream. I guess that counts. It's more like a main food category.
Update on the sunset.
Essentials for summer? Well, technically
How do you
fall now.
define?
Technically, yeah.
But it's not. It's still summer.
But
But
it
it's-
is summer weather.
Well, yeah, definitely.
It's still on the roof at this time of day.
Your
still
head's not
pretty.
in it.
Sit like this.
What if you sat back and I sat forward? I might have tilted it down a little too much. Yeah, I'm still in summer mode. We've been hanging out on the roof all day. I could not do that.
Yeah, but essentials for summer. Like, it's not,
Sunscreen.
yeah.
Wear your SPF. You don't want wrinkles. You don't want skin cancer. Any tips on meeting new people in real life? Because Tinder sucks. I made a whole video about how to be friendlier.
You heard of the app called Meetup?
I went
like
to
a friend making app. Oh wait, is
It's like people
you
who
could-
have similar interests.
Yeah.
So like sport, craft,
Parkour.
I think I have
parkour.
seen that.
vegan meetups. Yeah, it's a thing. It's a real thing. I went to a parkour thing on Monday and we were going
How
around.
did you start doing it? The
CJ
parkour?
and I did it, but you have to pay for it and we just kind of wanted to fuck around. But it was really cool.
Where was
Yeah.
it?
I like the workout
it
it
the one at
gives.
the park?
Yeah, it was at the park. And only 3 of us showed up and our instructor was so hot. CJ and I were
Only 3 of you?
drooling. He was
But so did you pay
perfect.
for it?
No, because we thought it was free.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, he was like, yeah, like you guys are doing a good job, blah, blah, blah. And CJ was like, it's awesome that you do this, you know, just like volunteer and have people come here for free. And he's
That's
like,
so awkward.
actually I charged, but I could tell that you guys didn't know, so it's not a problem.
Oh.
And
Aw,
we're like,
that's
thanks.
nice. Yeah.
How much was it?
I don't know, I want to say $15.
Did you learn a lot?
So for those of you who don't know what parkour is, surface-based movements, surface-specific movements. So you figure out how to get through an obstacle of what is already there.
Parkour.
So we would dive and stuff and lift ourselves up. You would do push-ups and twirls and jumps. It was really interesting. It was really cool. And I got,
so fun.
I felt like my muscles were getting such an interesting workout. I don't know how I got on the subject of parkour.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, meetup.com.
Oh yeah.
You don't wanna
Oh,
use
meeting
Tinder.
meeting friends or meeting people.
That's also an online way.
But
If
in
you're in
real
New York
life.
City, I host meetups every so often. Be open to conversation with new people.
And yeah, when you meet like friends,
Like mutual
of
friends.
yeah, then like make an effort to keep those relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not easy.
I understand. I understand it gets hard.
We're here for you.
The sun is set. I figured you guys might want to see this. She's looking perfect and we have dinner reservations. If you liked seeing Charlotte in my YouTube, let me know. And next time we hang out, maybe we can film another one. Also, Charlotte and I were running towards the sunset one night and like we spent the prior part of the day just like painting and coloring, and I filmed that and I'm turning it into a video and I'm gonna upload it on my channel soon. and Charlotte's in it, so look out for that.
Check it out.
Check it out. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And Anton, thank you for your voice appearance.
Yeah, you gave some good tips and
yeah, your words did not go unnoticed.
Yeah.
So let us know whether you liked Anton in the video as well.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Game.
Bingo. You mean innuendo?